And another good afternoon to everyone from Hong Kong. Alright, I've been kind of playing around. I took off the trolley wheel and made a really cheap little rotor from a CD-ROM bearing and some wood that I got that was in the bottom of one of those IKEA drawers. That's like 3/16 medium density fiberboard, if you will. I just was able to use those heavy-duty scissors and just kind of cut it out to kind of make it fit. So I didn't really have to adjust the coils that much. Still had a little bit of adjustment, but it's not perfect. There's nothing perfect about it at all. But I was just kind of curious about my milliamp draw that I have because of the large trolley wheel, and what do these 5 coils do. So right now I'm connected to a wall wart, and I want to kind of play with a little bit. My primary battery was a little dead, and so I've got it hooked up right now to this other battery, which is the actual charge battery. So let's play with it and see what we can get out of it. Alright, so it takes off. I've got some good, so I'm at 600 milliamps right now, and if I turn the pot down to around 400, about 400 milliamps, got a good charge, and I've got some severely high RPMs. And again, it's the spacing, the gap between all the coils in this rotor, there's no precision whatsoever. But it was just something quick for just something close enough but no cigar type thing, just to see what it would do. Again, I'm just over 400 milliamps right now is my draw, and I've got a pretty decent charge and a really good RPM. But I just wanted to see what this machine would do on a bearing and a rotor that had very, very little resistance. So something was more of a freewheeling and didn't take that oomph like I needed for the trolley wheel. So got some really, really high RPMs, really good torque, and so it's just something I kind of wanted to see. I needed to see it to believe it type thing. So here it is. I've got documentation, and that's with all five coils connected. One trigger coil, and everything else is a run coil. You can kind of hear, if just listening to it, I hear the RPMs, but I also hear that it's definitely not firing on all 5 cylinders, if you will. You know, it's not perfect, but it's close enough. But it's actually showing me that I got the milliamps that I draw on the trolley wheel, that extra, like, 600 700 milliamps that I draw with the circuit and that trolley wheel. It's just because of the weight, and it's those bearings, and that's exactly what I needed and what I had thought was going to happen. So when I connect it to the DC generator, I pretty much know what I'm to expect, and hopefully I can keep it around there, because the torque, the whatever Newton meters or foot-pounds that you need for torque, the experiments that I've run, I'm very satisfied with. So right now, the next move after I do this is the factories are slowly coming back to work right now from the Chinese New Year. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to be putting in a e-bike DC brushless motor that's as a generator. So it'll 36 to 48 volts and output at 500 to 750 watts. Or 500 to 890, but something like that. I'd have to look at the specifications again. But my goal is 36 volts output at 500 watts, and that will be just over 500 RPMs, and that's what I need to produce that. So then I can put that onto a battery bank. But again, as you can see, the charge is going up, and I have a lower milliamp draw with having eliminating the resistance that I had with the trolley wheel. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be good, be well.